Right, I've had to stop because my battery's just gone off as I was pointing out to that little waterfall down there, a 2-foot drop, and you can see the little brook down there. And if I point up to the right, you can see where the sun comes up. Well, I'm behind the tree at the minute, so I'll go a little bit further and then I'll turn around, point my camera to the right, and you see where the sun comes in, and it makes this bit of a valley, a nice sun trap. Right, there you go. So if you go the further back you go, the more sun you get shining down into here. So you just have to pick a place, clear it off a bit, flatten it, water all over it, and then put your bivvy down on it. Right, so that's the first hour and a half recorded after walking up from the car to get to here, halfway along this extended hidden valley where I used to come to a lot back in the day. I mean, back in like 2018, I was coming up to KIDLAND Forest loads and loads and loads of time. But I wasn't doing camping, and I was just coming to visit as usual like today. But before that I used to come up here with me camping stuff and come up here. And you can imagine sleeping here, lovely and quiet. The sun comes up, shines in, so it's a nice awakening in the morning. Listen to the birds singing. You've got your water brook there, babbling brook, trickling away. I wonder if I can pull this and move this. Nah. They're pretty strong, these branches, man. Get it, son, get it. Good boy, get it, yeah. Give us it. Give us it, son. Right. All the branches is coming up off the main one, so I've got to watch I didn't trip over. Get it, son, get it. Good boy. Get it, son. Give us it, yeah. Give it. Give us it. Give us it. Good boy, son. Good boy. I mean, once again, he's helping me out and shifting them over my way. So step over them. They're sticking to me bloody neck and everywhere, man. That's it. I think there's another one here. Trip hazard. Nice, step over this one. And away we'll go again. Right, I don't know if I'm going to get... I think I got to this part last time and I couldn't get through all this fallen tree. You'd have to go down the bank and round the bottom of it to get past the thing. So yeah, I think I got to here and I just looked at the situation and I thought, nah, I'm not going down the long grass getting all soaking wet, my hands black for holding, you know, when you use your cameras. You just get your cameras all clattered up with mud and dirt, which is not good for them. If you want to retain the goodness for recording purposes and time lapses and that. But yeah, if you look straight ahead, if you get right to the top, there's a little brook comes all the way down, meets the stream at the bottom. But if you look straight ahead, you can see a bit of a grass embankment. That's where I used to sit down and have my picnics, because the sun will be shining directly onto that patch. So most of the time it was dry to sit on as well. So what a way to spend your Sunday morning, eh? It's lovely. Right, so I went down the embankment there. I've got to come up on the other side if I want to go a little bit further. And it's too thick to get past. And it's not high enough to duck underneath here, look. Where people have been walking along here. Doing the same as me, looking for a place to possibly get over the tree. Or around the back of the roots there. Don't know. But as usual, I'm here, I'm going to have a look. Right, so I think people might have scrambled up there and went round the back of where the roots have fallen over. Or They've probably just climbed over here. There's 2 or 3 trees together here, so it's wide enough to sit your bum on and flick your feet round. Right, so I mean, if I was an able-bodied person, you could, you know, get a hold of this branch here and just put your feet on there and put your foot on there and just step over. And if I was small like the dog, I could have just went underneath and went over. But I just wanted to show you where I used to go to. I used to go right the far side, but like I say, after so far, you go through a bit of a swampy bit, so where all the water's run down the hill. But then you cross over the skinny brook that comes all the way down from the top. And then that patch of grass straight ahead, you just plonk my horse down there in the sun and have me picnics. Good boy, son, good boy. Well, that'll do for getting us along this nice little hidden valley. I'm just glad I got as far as I did to show you that little waterfall as well, and your water source if you if you come here to do a wild camp. Okay, so if you look ahead, you can still see where the brook's going up and bending around and going up and up and up to where it goes in the tree line at the bottom of the bank where the trees end. It's working its way along the bottom of the trees. And I've actually crossed over there, went into the trees a little bit, and then I turned right, went up the steep bank, and then got on the main road at the top to get out of here instead of going back the way I've just come. Well, that'll do. I mean, I'm quite happy that I've getting in to show you this beautiful little valley as an added bonus. So I'll go so far along, then I'll switch off recording again when I come towards the end of it, because I don't want to put it on video to show too many people where this is, because it's, like I say, it's a lovely little hidden valley for to come and do a wild camp when you want to be on your own and less likely to get anyone walking past you or disturbing you. So just picture it in here, and the sun just comes around that gap there, and it's just beaming into here. And when you're up the top end on that grass embankment, you can actually lie down on it, and the sun just shines directly on your face. It's gorgeous. Good boy, son, good boy. You've enjoyed yourself, haven't you, off your leader? Haven't you? You're a good boy, son. You're a good boy, son. Here you are. Hey, good lad. Here you are. Good lad. Good boy. See, I keep approaching him, petting him, but not put him on his leader. Once again, building up trust so he doesn't run away from us when I'm calling him back. So that's how his recall's 90% better than what it was initially, where I couldn't get up to him to get a hold of his collar and put his leader on. But every time he comes back now, great. So it's less stressful for me as well, because he used to put me through a lot of stressful situations. Right, so I'll have to watch for these fallen trees under here. Yes, son, what's this here? Get it here. Get it, son. Get it. Good boy. Get it, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. Get it. Get it. I'm just giving him his funny half hour as well. I mean, give the dog his playtime as well. Right, so you can hear the babbling brook just down there. So like I say, to get down to the water's edge easy, you just go where it's sloping down, look. So that would have been like a farmer's track going down to meet the water at one time. Because years ago, the track that I'm going to be going down to the brook, crossing over and going up through the trees, it used to be an extent of that track that come down between the trees and used to come along here. Because this used to be a regularly used track for the farmers. Get son, give it, yeah, give us it, give us it, give us it. Good boy, son. Good boy, son. Get it, son, get it. He's having a wheel of a time. Good boy, son. Good boy. Get it, son. Get it. Get it. I'm just keeping hold of little branches just in case I do trip over and start to fall. So I can stop myself going out flying over on my face. Right, come on, son. Come on. Come on. Away. Come on. Away. Come on. Away. Good boy. Away, son. Good boy, son. Right. Start making my way through all this bracken again now. And try not to trip over. It's those trees that you've got to get past in that one where the tree's falling over by the roots. That new bit's falling over, so it's harder to get past that bit now. I'll have to duck underneath again, more or less go on my hands and knees and watch me face doesn't get scratched by the branches when I go underneath. Then go to step up, stand up. That's when you've got to watch where your face gets scratched. What are you doing? What are you doing, you? What are you doing? Good boy, son. So you can hear the water. There's some flat rocks down the bottom there, you know. You just step over and stand on those flat rocks while you're collecting your water. Yeah, it's just goes through this, you know, watch out for dead branches while I'm walking through it, because there's one big one there, look, it's what's snap off this one that's fallen over. This one there. That's what you've got to watch for, so you don't get tripped over. But I've made it coming this way, so I'll be able to get back and go the same way. But with a bit obstacles on the way. But you'll notice that there'll be no sheep get through here as well, because it's all fallen trees, and it puts them off coming along here. So I don't think I'll ever see a sheep coming along here, ever. But that's looking back down to those flat rocks, and there's the waterfall. You've got to look at an angle to see it, because when you go too far, it's hidden by the trees hanging over. So you can see it clearly from here, look, 2 foot drop. Right, step back over this tree. There's tons of sticks for hitting you anyway. Tons. Good boy. Get it, son. Get it. Good boy. Get it, son. Get it. Good boy. Good boy. Get it, son. Get it. Good boy, son. Good boy. He's enjoying chewing these lot, the nuts. Right. Now, don't bite me bloody hand when I'm stepping away here. Right, that's it. And duck underneath this. So once again, you see, if I could get me both gloves on and all, I'd put both gloves on for doing exactly what I'm doing. Put my hand down in wet grass and bracken and moss, shit like that. But because I can't open my fingers on my left hand, it's very hard for it to get me my left glove on. I can right every time, but not left. So having a stroke does give you lots and lots and lots of problems, where you haven't got the use of your left arm and your left hand, because it keeps forming it, like it keeps going back in a fist, and I've got to keep trying to straighten my fingers, which is just impossible. So I'm hoping that these med beds start being available to the public sooner rather than later, so I can lie on one of these beds and it fixes me bloody problem, puts us back to normal. Before I had my stroke, so I can walk again. I've got the use of my left hand and arm, and like walk without a limp, and all the other things that's associated with having a stroke problems. Right, here's this trip hazard, this branch there in the grass. Right. Right, so there's the sun right now. It's clear of the trees and it's shining straight down in here, look. It's brilliant, it's super. So if you slept here overnight and then you woke up like, and before like you set off at dinner time when you're getting ready, you've got the sun shining down on you, warming you through. But for when you first get up in the mornings, if it's chilly. So it's ages since I've been along here, and I had problems getting along here before because of that tree root, but it's worse again now with that other tree that's fallen on top of it. So I kind of just directly walk past the back of the tree.